So let's get started. This is the evolution of a revolution. What's that mean, guys? What's that mean? Man, what's that mean to me? It means that the world, guys, is starting to wake up. Starting to wake up. And we're seeing this right before our eyes. We're seeing crypto. We're seeing people look for other forms. We're seeing people look for other forms of places to put their money, right? We're seeing the crypto market boom like never before. We've heard NFTs is the buzzword, and we've heard about DeFi, and we've heard about all this. You know, some people believe in silver, some people believe in gold. But guys, there's chaotic times in the world right now. I don't think anybody can deny it. So when you're living in chaotic times, it calls for extreme solutions. And that's why you see so many people waking up, looking at so many other places. Guys, today, now more than ever, inflation is starting to take its hold. Anybody seen, and if you guys want to turn your cameras on, anybody seen the prices at the gas pumps lately? Anybody seen the prices at the gas pumps lately? Has anybody had to buy any lumber lately? Has anybody seen the price of food lately? I mean, guys, I don't think there's any denying that inflation is taking hold now more than ever before. And an interesting fact that a lot of people don't know, actually a couple of interesting facts. We hit a point in history that we've never reached before here just a few weeks ago. We reached a point in history where the bond market, for the first time in history, did not outperform inflation. Another interesting fact, in the past, guys, within the past 2 years, 40% of all the dollars that have ever been in existence have been printed within the past 2 years, actually less than 2 years. I want you to think about how significant this is. So, you know, why is the crypto market booming? It's because we right now are on the brink of we're not on the brink, we're in the evolution of a revolution where people are looking for different means. You know, guys, fiat currencies have existed time and time again throughout history. From the beginning of time, where one fiat will come out, it'll have its run for a while, and then boom, it eventually fails, and then a new fiat comes out, it takes its place. This has happened in history time and time and time again, countless times. Every time it's happened in history, if you go back and you look. So now more than ever, guys, we've really reached that point of this evolution of this revolution. And what is it going to evolve to, right? What is this revolution going to evolve to? And so I want you to understand about DeFi, because DeFi has really taken away the power of the centralized banking system. And DeFi has so much power. You know, I'm in a lot of different stock groups, right? I trade stocks and I trade cryptos. I'm in trading groups, okay? I'll post in there, and you know, people respect the calls that I make in the market and whatnot, because they know, you know, I've made some pretty good calls in the past. And one person had said, you know, I just really haven't got into crypto yet. You know, I haven't got a broker for crypto. Well, the beauty of crypto is that's the beauty of DeFi. The beauty of DeFi is that very thing. You know, with DeFi, you don't need a broker account. You don't need a centralized account. When you trade in the DeFi market, let me give you an analogy. What you're doing when you trade in the DeFi market, I got to get my wallet out of my pants here. Hold on. It's like taking your wallet, imagining buying stock. It's like taking your wallet, opening up your wallet, and basically paying cash for a stock or a crypto, okay? Let's just say. And when you're ready to sell that asset, you're basically opening back up your wallet and having cash deposited back into your wallet. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. You don't need a broker in the DeFi market. You don't have to give up your privacy. You know, that's another thing too, that a lot of people, Americans now more than ever, are so frustrated that, you know, this new bill that they're placing is requiring banks to report transactions of $600 or more. I mean, it's almost an invasion of privacy. It's not almost, it is an invasion of privacy. And quite frankly, it's ridiculous. In fact, I saw a meme that I want to share with you guys because I thought it was pretty funny. And it was a good one. It says, just to screw with the feds, I'm going to pull $700 from the ATM, then deposit it back again. I thought that was kind of funny, guys. That was a great meme. I'm going to withdraw 700 from the ATM and then deposit it back again. But these are the times we've reached. And, you know, that's the beauty of the DeFi market, is it frees people from those centralized chains of corruption. And I haven't shown this in the past, but or I shouldn't say in the past, but I haven't shown this for a while. But I want you guys to understand how this DeFi market works. So let me go ahead and bring up the NRGY market here, okay? NRGY today, NRGY of course is the flagship coin, and then we have NRGY, which is our transactional coin. And NRGY today is valued at about $66, guys. It's extremely, extremely low. And you're going to hear why picking up some NRGY might be a good idea. But I want you to understand the way that DeFi works is you have what's called a decentralized liquidity pool. Think of it almost like as a vault in a bank, right? That's what this liquidity pool is. And when you want to buy something, all you do is literally connect your wallet, take your wallet, open it up, connect it, and you reach in there and you put in dollars and you pull out the coin. Now, some coins are paired with Ethereum or, you know, other pairings, but whatever they're paired with, you reach in this case, NRGY is paired with dollars. You reach in, you put in dollars and you pull out coins, and that causes the supply to go down. The dollars in the liquidity pool increase and the price goes up. And when you sell in the DeFi market, you take this vault or this cookie jar, and basically you're taking your coins and you're putting them back into the vault, and you're pulling out dollars right directly into your wallet. So when you get started, and NRGY is not the only thing that you can trade in DeFi. There's many other coins in the DeFi market, guys. This is really taking over the space. So what do you need to trade in the DeFi market? It's really simple. You need some cryptocurrency, and you need a MetaMask wallet, Guys, if you have not done so yet, and you're not in the DeFi market, the very first thing you want to do is go to metamask.io and just get a wallet. Follow the prompts, click the download button. You can install it on your computer or your phone. It's completely free to install. You'll get a seed phrase that you want to write down and put in a safe place, but just follow the prompts. Literally takes about 2 minutes to set up a MetaMask wallet. It's free to do. And so go set you up a MetaMask wallet. Now, once you have a MetaMask wallet, you need to get some crypto. Where do you get crypto from? You can get it from places like Coinbase, Gemini, Crypto.com, Uphold. There's one that Alan likes, Simplex. You know, these are all places that you can go get crypto from. But once you get that crypto, you're going to transfer it into your MetaMask wallet and you're good to go. You don't need a centralized broker to trade. You can trade right from your wallet. You can open it up and literally take out the cash per se and buy assets. And when you want to sell assets, you open it up and the cash goes right back into your wallet. It couldn't be a more beautiful system the way the DeFi market works. Decentralized finance, guys. And experts are predicting that this industry, this DeFi, will be the biggest thing we see in literally 10 lifetimes. It's really that big. This DeFi market is changing the game in crypto. And within the DeFi market, you've heard of the buzzword NFTs, right? Non-fungible tokens. A lot of people don't know what NFTs are. All they know is that people are selling pieces of digital art for a lot of money online, okay? That's basically what NFTs are. And we have a technology within the NFT sector called Infinity NFTs. And guys, in fact, it is a patent pending technology. We filed a patent on this particular technology. It is that strong, okay? This is exclusive to the NRGY ecosystem. So let me go back here. Let me stop sharing here for a moment. And so we're going to talk to you about how this new technology is really going to affect the price of NRGY and also NRGY, okay? NRGY is our flagship coin. NRGY is really the transactional coin. Both have tremendous upside. Both are extremely undervalued right now. But I want to give you an analogy so you can kind of understand the NFT market and why this is a really big deal, okay? We have, and you're going to see them here in a second. Alan will show you the screen, but we have something that we have called NFT bucks. They are unlike any other NFTs out there. These have a real face value. They can be redeemed for real dollars. They have real value to them, but within this NFT buck, you get to put a piece of art, and it can be an image. And we're going to show you some samples of those and show you what they look like. But where everybody else is selling this digital artwork, right, that's worth whatever the market says it's worth, you know, right now. What we have is we have these NFT bucks where people can take that digital artwork basically, and they can make it collectible with real face value. And when that NFT buck, if it ever gets redeemed, guess what? It's burnt and it's removed from circulation, which makes that collectible NFT even more rare and even more valuable if there's a limited number of them. And you know, our NFT bucks are really much different from the NFTs out there, okay? So I want you to think of NFT bucks and really regular NFTs that you see out there. This is the analogy I want to use. I want you to think of them like baseball cards, right? Basically just collectible items that people can trade. That's what NFTs are, right? Think of them as baseball cards. You've got all these different baseball teams with all these different baseball players on them, right? What NRGY has, what StarStake has, is something that nobody else has because they have what's called an infinity NFT. What's an infinity NFT? It's where basically you can take that NFT buck, that digital baseball card, and use it to purchase a stake in intellectual property. Intellectual property such as a musician, such as an athlete, such as a model, such as a movie, such as a new product or invention, okay? It could be a number of different things. But a YouTuber, somebody that does a podcast, any of those things. But you can take basically your digital baseball cards and you can use them to purchase the infinity NFT. And what's the infinity NFT get you? It gives you access to royalties on that intellectual property. So you're essentially taking these digital baseball cards, you're using them to purchase the intellectual property and be able to profit on the entire baseball league as a whole, okay? Imagine that. You've got all these different teams, right? And all these different players. Great. Trading baseball cards is great. But now you get to take those, you get to use them to purchase in the baseball league itself. And now you get to earn on all the different ticket sales, all the teams, all the players, all the TV ads and, you know, ad agreements and media agreements and whatever they may have for their likeness. You get to earn royalties on all of that because you purchased the Infinity NFT. Okay. Sounds pretty appealing, right? But it actually gets a lot better. Why? Because right now you have an opportunity unlike anything else. See, you get to stake energy. You have the opportunity to stake energy. This is really the flagship of it all. Okay, guys. And by the way, everything's done with energy. NRGY is used to create NFT bucks. When NFT bucks are used to purchase Infinity NFTs, they are converted to energy. They add liquidity to energy and make it even more valuable. So all this operates within the energy ecosystem. But the reason you have such a tremendous opportunity right now is because if you have at least 25 energy that you keep in staking, you get to earn royalties on the entire energy universe, the entire energy ecosystem. So if NFT bucks are baseball cards and the Infinity NFT is the baseball sports league, guess what? When you stake energy, you not only get to earn on the baseball, the sports league, you get to earn on the football sports league, and you get to earn on the race car sports league and the hockey sports league and the basketball sports league and all those players and all those different sports leagues. And you get to earn on this musician and that musician and this movie and that movie and this and the patents and the intellectual property on this new invention and that new product. That's the power of being able to stake energy. Guys, it is, you know, it is absolutely tremendous. And the reason that this is such a huge opportunity, guys, is because right now, there's only about 155 people who have 25 or more energy stake. 155. Now realize a lot of people are waiting on the sidelines, or waiting on the fence, waiting to see StarStake deploy before they jump. This is why this is such a huge opportunity, because I believe once that happens, you're going to see energy really rocket up fast. It's not going to be this little, you know, trickle up. I think you're going to see a lot of people sitting on the fence immediately start jumping in. But, you know, the real visionaries are the people who want to get in at the bottom. They want to get in before, you know, before you see all that revolution, right? We're in the evolution of a revolution right now, but soon we're going to be in the revolution itself. Think about that. So the real visionaries are the people who are able to get in now, because right now, guys, energy is about 65, 66 bucks, right? To have 25 energy staked, you're talking about less than $3,000. That's what it amounts to. But in the future, energy goes to $1,000 a coin. It's going to cost $34,000. Energy goes to $5,000 a coin, guys. It's going to cost hundreds of thousands of dollars just to have 25 energy stake. That's why this is such a huge opportunity right now. And in the future, we won't even really be talking much about energy staking. It'll all be in these individual Infinity NFTs. People will be like, well, which NFT are you staking in? Which Infinity NFT are you in? I'm in this musician and that musician and this athlete and that athlete. I think this athlete's going to be the next Heisman Trophy winner. You know, the next #1 draft pick. It might be good to take a look and get in their Infinity NFT. You know, I'm in this movie or that movie, or I'm with this YouTuber and their subscriber list is going. It might be good to purchase their Infinity NFT, and that's what people will be talking about. But you're going to have this in the background. You're going to have the NFT bucks, the Infinity NFTs, but you're going to have energy stakers that are out there profiting. that are earning royalties on the entire energy ecosystem, energy universe. That's really how powerful this is. So what I want to do is I want to show you, I want to turn this over to Alan. He's going to show you the technology, and then I'm going to come back to you and we'll wrap this up and then open it up for some Q&A. So Alan, at this time, I am going to turn this ball over to you. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you let me share?
You are co-host.
Okay. All right, good. Great Saturday to everybody. Happy to see our usual good community members here joining us this Saturday. Thank you for your attention. Want to share with you a little bit, show you a little bit more about what's about StarStake. Obviously, energy is more than just StarStake. StarStake, we've decided to really devote a tremendous amount of development to StarStake because we feel it's just one of those, you know, quote, killer applications that make a huge difference. Will make a huge difference to our ecosystem, make a huge difference to the value of the energy token itself. And so what we're doing is something very challenging, because it's new. It's not been done before. And it basically is drawing upon the creativity, technical expertise of large groups of people from all over the world, and bring them together to produce a product that's needed to address some of the problems that we have today. And those problems relate specifically to the way our modern economy works. But I want to talk a little bit for a moment, just quickly, about energy itself. One of the main reasons that the energy price has been weak is because we've had we've been hit with front-running bots on our platform. It caused us to have it caused the developers to change the way energy is purchased and staked. I don't know if many of you will remember, it used to be a one-button process. You could just click on a button and you'd buy your energy for 80 bucks or $100, and it would stake it for you in one click. And sometimes it was a little bit more than that, but we had large purchases coming in. And when those large purchases came in, obviously the price would pop, and we've seen some huge price. We've seen energy go up $150 to $150. We've seen it go up $400 on one trade, and that's factual. So, but today we're not seeing those big, huge buys coming in, and there's a reason. And the reason is, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 months ago, we had a gentleman come in, and he made like a $40,000 or $50,000 purchase on energy. And immediately this front-running bot comes in and basically boosts the price up. And then on the same block sells it and literally takes $10,000 away from this large purchaser. And so we had the developers, we talked about it, got some people together, and we realized, look, that's not, and this was a continuing problem for weeks prior. So the result of it was that we changed the way the staking process works, so that first you have to purchase it and then you stake it. But more importantly, if the price exceeds a certain threshold, it creates a failed transaction. So unfortunately, what we've ended up with is every time someone large wants to come in and buy energy, it's causing a failed transaction, because these bots, one bot, two bots, are coming in, boosting up the price and causing the transaction to fail. And you can imagine, if it's somebody new to our community, new to energy, I mean, they try 2 or 3 times and, you know, they're going to go somewhere else, right? Or they're going to not trust that it even works. And so this problem has persisted for the last around 60 to 90 days. And so we wanted to wait to address this, because we felt that we have limited resources for developers, and we wanted to address it. So coming up this next week, we felt that this was just got to the point now where it's just too major of a problem. So we finally got a team that's been working on the issue, and I'm confident this next week we're going to see a lower gas price on staking, and we're going to see large stakes be able to occur on our market without causing a spike in price or a failed transaction from front-running bots. So I think that's going to help a great deal in terms of us getting back to getting large stakers, $100,000, $150,000, $200,000 stakes. Imagine $150,000 stake, what the difference would be. And they're being attempted on our platform, but unfortunately, due to high Ethereum gas prices and these technical issues with these front-running bots, that's our price has suffered. So we believe we got a good solution for that coming up this week. You'll notice there'll be some changes on the buying interface and the staking interface. We'll keep and we're confident that we'll have a good solution to this problem this week, which should open up at least the opportunity for us to get some larger purchasers to come in, because they're going to be there. We have some big players in the crypto industry, in the entertainment industry, and they're extremely interested. So I just wanted to, let everybody know about that we're aware of the problem. It pains me to no end to see the price of our coin and the lack of volume and the issues that we've been facing. However, it's also great too, in a way, because a lot of the people that are not long-term investors are, they're capitulating, right? They're giving up. You're giving up at the worst possible time, right before we succeed in accomplishing the original vision of NRGY, which is to create dApps that use energy and also generate revenue for stakers. And we are literally doing some other things, which I can't announce today, outside of NRGY, that we're going to be able to announce on the 15th of November, I believe. That's going to be great news, and it's going to be a whole new business that has to come in for NRGY, and we're excited we're going to announce that later.
I want to add one
on the 15th. Yeah.
I want to add one thing. And that business, guys, on the 15th, that's already done. It's already done. It's not something that's coming. It's done, which is awesome. So, yeah. Anyways.
The other thing I want to give an update on is, Genie Signal has been really successful for people who have been using it. We've had great results from many people reported, from many people who have been using it. There was a little dip there. Everything came back super strong. It's a very viable product, and that will be coming into a revenue producing mode for us soon also. It's been pretty much in beta testing with some people building up a track record. The algorithms on Genie Signal will also be on StarStake. So you can see here from the screen, we're going to have different platforms, right? One is sports. We're going to have IP creators and people in the sports industries as wide as you can imagine, becoming a star on StarStake. We're going to obviously have music, which was the original focus. So we have musicians. Don't want to drop any huge names today because we want to get agreements, but I will tell you definitively, we've got some major industry people who have come forward and said, hey, I'm going to bring this guy on. I want to get my agent contract signed with you guys. And we're literally in process with some agents to bring on some huge names. Hopefully we'll be successful with that. But StarStake isn't just about the big people. It's about everybody. And I'm going to explain to you why it's for everybody. The next thing is experts. Experts could be AI trading. Experts could be, educators, people that teach. any type of publishing, and then of course arts. And so this is our basic platform here. It's really coming along nicely. We're a little bit behind. Originally we were scheduled for a 1st of October launch, at least the alpha launch. We had to rework some stuff. We want to make sure that this is perfect. We want to make sure that when people see it, their eyes pop out. And you can already see it's in the design, everything is just tremendous with this. So we have, I think, and if we get lucky, hold on a second here. If we get a little bit lucky, so we have this creator hub that's been created. I'm gonna just kind of, so all of this stuff that you're seeing here is coming on board, okay? I'm hopeful by next week, we will, we have most of the stuff snapped together. I'm hoping next Saturday, with a little bit of luck, we can actually show a live working demo of the platform itself. This will be super exciting. And not just a front end demo, but one that actually works on the back end. Still needs to be stress tested, still needs to be moved forward, but definitely close to completion here. Very close to completion. And then we'll be adding some more features to it. But let's look at the market opportunity for this and how it affects energy. First of all, when someone stakes any of these huge music stars or any of the intellectual property or any of the people that are going to be on StarStake, they stake using two very important financial assets. The first is NRGY, which they use to purchase the NFT bucks that they use to buy NFTs. And the second is when they stake, they're going to be in the back of the platform, they're going to be staking with energy. And they're going to see the value of their stake grow as more and more stakers come into more and more people come into the platform and more people join. So as part of it, it solves a really important, a very important challenge today, where on social media, people are expected and stars are expected and people are expected to give away access to them for free. And you will see when we launch StarStake that there's ways that anyone, not just a huge star, but anyone can monetize the value of accessing them for recommendations, for even to meet, right? Or to have a business meeting or to access online. Access has a value, and on top of, and that's all linked together in the StarStake platform. So it's going to be tremendous, and we're really excited. I think this has extremely large revenue potential. So obviously, NRGY getting a royalty on this platform is a huge thing. But even more so, using our tokens is going to be a huge squeeze on the supply and a huge increase in value. So right now, what we're lacking is three things. We need use of energy tokens, both NRGY and NRGY, which is on the very near term. We expect here very soon, and I'm talking about using it as part of these digital applications, these decentralized applications. Two, the second thing that we need is we need to get solutions to reduce the costs of Ethereum and these terrible, unfair front-running bots that are just it's literally, some people call it arbitrage. I call it theft, right? And we have to overcome that challenge, right? And then the next thing, and the most important thing, is we have these new other projects. We have Genie Signal, which is ready to go into full advertising mode. and is fully redeveloped. If you go to it, I don't know if any of you have popped onto the dashboard for Genie Signal lately, you'll see a lot of work has been done. It's a professional platform now. It shows the trades on the platform, not just in your TD Ameritrade account. So we have that product ready to roll also. So we're in great shape in terms of our business. Obviously, it's a huge challenge to accomplish this. StarStake has taken much more of our attention, but I can see now where, you know, and for myself and other people, we're going to be, it's going to be free. We're going to be ready to move on and really completely further develop our ecosystem. We have a new company coming on board that we just signed a contract with. They don't want to announce it because their app is launching and they don't want to have a pre information out there, but we have a royalty agreement. We didn't just work it out for you know, for ourselves. We worked it out for the entire community, so everybody who's been in energy is going to be able to participate in what could be, and though it is hypothetical, what could be and I think when you see what the business is, you're going to be like, yeah, that's a winner, right? We're adding this new business, and other businesses are coming forward too, who are interested in the price. I was a little reluctant to do a deal with our price so low, but at the same time, you know, that's what makes it attractive to companies to come in and leverage their business using energy. So if any of you know existing businesses that would like to, you know, that need development, that want to move forward, working together with energy, let me, let Dwayne know, let Peter know, and we'll move forward. So I'm just going to spend a couple more minutes here, explain how the price of energy is affected by these products. And I've gone over this a couple times before, but I want to make it, and the more time we discuss it, hopefully the more clear it becomes. And that is, when someone stakes on StarStake, the first thing they're going to do is they have to purchase INFT bucks on our platform. When INFT bucks are purchased, a certain portion of that purchases NRGY, and the proceeds are deposited into a liquidity pool for NRGY. That is going to create, you know, NRGY is going to create huge upsides if people mint INFT bucks, if they use INFT bucks in commerce, and more importantly, if they stake INFT or collect INFT bucks. And so that's the first element. Once they have INFT bucks, the next part is they're going to stake it.
Hey, Alan,
yes.
Can you show a picture while you're on a roll? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Can you show a picture of the INFT bucks, just kind of a sample? Because they're so cool. People want to.
I think we have something up here. Hold on a minute. I was kind of hoping that. Hold on, I might have to hang on 1 second. Let me switch over to something.
The thing I like about the INFT bucks, guys, is many of you guys know about OpenSea, right? OpenSea with the NFTs, but the INFT bucks are much different than any other NFT out there. And when people see them, they go, "Oh my gosh, yeah, those are a winner." I'll tell you what, Alan, just keep going, and I'll share my screen.
Okay.
I'll put them up.
All
Chris, have them on Facebook.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there right now. I think there's a video that was put out last night. I'll put the link into the chat here. It's basically a StarStake inside look update. Okay, I'm gonna put it into the chat for everybody. I want you guys to check this out also. This will kind of really make you feel good, make you just reaffirm your choice. So at times when we see a low price, we're like, what was I doing? A lot of other cryptos are moving, but I can tell you we can move extremely quickly as well once you know, once we get these products in our ecosystem up and running. Hold on. So this is a link on YouTube. You're welcome to click on that. That's going to give you guys a pretty good. So yeah, so INFT bucks are going to change the way people use cryptocurrency. StarStake is going to change the way people use social media. Okay, that's how profound, that's how significant this product is. And that's why we literally, as we went down the road, we realized this requires full attention. When we come out with this, and you guys can go out and check and see what's out there in the market, there's nothing out there that compares to what we've developed, to what our team of independent developers have come together and produced. There's just simply nothing out there. Now, they're out there making billions right now. There's OpenSea did 2 billion this year, okay? So those are the kinds of revenue numbers that apps in this space can do. Can we do that as well? Hypothetically, certainly possible. Do we have a superior product to what's out there? It appears to be the case. So when we look at NRGY right now, I can tell you, I told Dwayne, I'm not, I expect some quick, I'm not even that interested in getting people to come in at this low price, because quite frankly, it's going to be gapping soon. I see a gap coming in the near future. That's of course just a guesstimate on my part, but I know when these deals get done that we're in the process of discussing with some significant people, there'll be a huge gap, a huge price gap on NRGY. We'll be off to the races once again. So we're going to fix our market issues in the short run with a couple little tweaks this week. It's not the complete solution. We're going to be moving to Polygon also, which is going to solve instead of having gas fees through the roof, we're going to eliminate a lot of that cost and a lot of that aggravation. Probably a week to 10 days after StarStake launches, we'll be moving everything over to Polygon. Polygon is an established network. It competes with Ethereum. It is priced. I mean, the same transaction you can do on Ethereum that costs $100 costs pennies on Polygon. That's the difference. And so we're going to be we're very, very sometimes in business you get hit with environmental challenges. Everything always changes, right? Just like NFT bucks are going to change the way people transact. So imagine people and developing the interface to make those transactions easy required us to work, rework. It's one thing to come up with an idea. Oh, we have a $1 𝗲𝗎𝗍 NFT bucks. It's another thing for it to be price stabilized. It's another thing to make it easy for people to use. It's another thing. How do we integrate it on Shopify? How do we make this into just a huge product? To start with, it's going to be exclusively on StarStake, but it will eventually expand to all types of e-commerce opportunities. I see NFT bucks as a game changer. I see it as a game changer for StarStake. And when we went and developed StarStake, we were like, we got to make this easy for people to buy. I don't know if any of you recall when we first showed StarStake, and it's still up there, the original rendition. It was really clumsy, difficult to use. I had to get 2 different wallets. I had to move BNB over to my MetaMask from Trust Wallet. I had to buy it on Trust Wallet, and then some jurisdictions wouldn't let me buy BNB because it's restricted in some jurisdictions. And then there would be a fraud alert on my credit card when I tried to buy it, and there was just so many friction points, so many problems to actually make it a usable product. So during that time, we had to completely redesign and rethink and then make it so people could use and purchase, and easily, right, to transaction with low friction, because you could have the greatest platform in the world, but if it's too hard for people to use, it's not going to work, right? So part of that is to build interfaces, test those interfaces, and then retest them and redesign them. And so the nice part is our designs are done. We have, I think, 3/4 of our coding on the front end is completed, and more than 95% of the back end is also complete from the reports I've gotten from the different development teams. And so it's all kind of coming together now. Everyone is communicating. Sometimes when you have dispersed teams of developers, one party pushes code, it overwrites another person's code. So, you know, we have run into some of those kind of things, which is always when a new team of people, new groups of people come together, there's some organizational time that needs to take place to make it all work. But the great news is, I'm telling you, I got a good feeling. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed, and it's not for sure, but I am hoping that by this Saturday, we will have not just the pictures and not just the talk, but actually show you guys a working. We'll be able to get on there. We'll be able to buy some NFT bucks. We'll be able to do a stake. I'm hoping by next Saturday, if not very soon after. Okay.
And before I interrupted you there to show the NFT bucks, can you explain? You're just getting ready to explain how the NFT bucks work into the NRGY ecosystem and how they're able to increase the price of energy.
Well, obviously what we're looking for is we want to have energy to be liquid. So every time someone comes in and buys NFT bucks, the ones they're using for commerce, they're going to be swapping those. It basically redeems it for the underlying USDC value and then swaps it for energy. And that's going to provide an increased liquidity beyond just the staking liquidity that we've had, beyond just people coming into the market and buying energy. It's going to be a third source of liquidity, and quite frankly, a source of liquidity that's going to be far exceed these other sources. And it's going to be a liquidity generated not just by speculation of price, where people are just jumping in and trying to sell right away. It's not going to be just liquidity based on someone staking. It's going to be liquidity based on use. And that is the kind of liquidity that is gold, right? That's the kind of liquidity that can take the value of energy from where it's at today to heights that we can only aspire to, and to think about what the possibility of that is. And so I really believe in, as I mentioned, this is still a risk proposition. You know, none of us know for certain what the outcome is going to be. It's exciting. You know, it's nerve-wracking because we're sitting there, we're trying to get this thing out. It's fantastic. It's a great time. And then of course there's that unknown. It's like, well, what's going to happen when we roll this thing out? What's going to happen? And I'm not going to tell you that it's just going to be like a freight train. Who knows, right? But is it an advancement in technology? Is it an advancement in the way people do business? Is there a need for this product? Yes. Is there a need for the other products that are part of energy? Yes. And so we're going to continue to build. Well, eventually we'll make some presentations. We'll show like what the royalty opportunities are in some of the other projects that are up and going. You guys will get really excited about those things too. But all of this product in particular, StarStake, it does some really important things. It uses energy, taking out the supply of the market, and it generates royalties for stakers of energy. So it's a great business. I'll tell you what, I couldn't imagine any other opportunity out there that's as lucrative, as it's important, and provides the benefit to as many people. This is a platform not just for the big people, not just for the stars. Everyone can become a star on StarStake. Everyone has a value, and they can monetize the value of who they are in society through the StarStake platform. That goes far beyond the thought processes of anybody in the NFT industry. We're going to do great. Appreciate everybody. We'll be here to answer any questions. And I'm going to just end it by saying, let's just pray that God gives us good guidance and good fortune. We know that we've worked hard, that we've all of us have, put our hard-earned money into this, and I'm confident that we've done the right things to make this a huge success for everybody.
Awesome. All right. So guys, just to reemphasize this, those INFT bucks that you see, okay, those digital baseball cards with real face value to them, as I like to call them, those are created using NRGY, okay, NRGY and also USDC, but they're created using NRGY. What does that, what will that do to the value of NRGY if it's successful, guys? I think we could see the value of NRGY go up drastically. And when I say drastically, you know, 100x plus is not out of the question. I mean, 500x plus is not even out of the question.
Yeah, there was a question, Dwayne, asking, as NRGY increases, how does those increases affect the ability to purchase INFTBs? Keep in mind, INFT bucks are price stabilized. They're price stabilized with in a way where the price value is always the same. It's price stabilized so that when you put it, if it's a $10 INFT buck, it's always a $10 INFT buck. The algorithms that use the cryptocurrency, that use NRGY, that use other stable coins to create that price stabilization, all that is publicly available and viewable at all times. And those individual bucks have their own separate contracts. So the funds are always segregated. Each $10 is in a separate contract. So it's secure, it's counterfeit proof, and it has a utility that just doesn't exist. So keep in mind, so if say a big star comes in and people just want to collect their first INFT buck because it's got some famous person's name or image on it, right? People can then take those, they can auction those off on OpenSea at a premium. When they're redeemed for the underlying cryptocurrency value and paid out in USDC, that buck is burnt, reducing the supply of that series. And eventually there'll be fewer and fewer, and people that invest in new thematics and these type of collectibles will say, hey, this was, in theory, hypothetically, each of these INFT bucks becomes more valuable just on their collectible value alone, right? So that is going to be, people will mint them. Some people will never want to sell some of them. Some people will use them and won't care, and they'll redeem them for commerce. In your gallery of NFT bucks, you can set which ones you want to use. Like when you go to the checkout and you want to buy something, you can say, I don't want to use these specific ones, right? So you'll never spend your INFT bucks that you want to collect. You will only spend the ones that you want to use for commerce. And you can always buy more, you know, anytime you want. So that's how the ecosystem, if we get enough e-commerce, both on StarStake and other apps using INFT bucks, that's going to, they're made with NRGY. NRGY, it becomes the cryptocurrency that is used to stabilize the price and protect the value. Essentially, almost the entire market cap of NRGY protects the value. And so what we're going to do is it's going to create a great value proposition for NRGY. Now you can purchase NRGY today on that speculation. You can wait until INFT bucks are out. But I can tell you, it's a great tokenomics on it are fantastic if these are accepted and are used. And we already have one application that we know are going to use them. And the question is how many other people, and I can tell you we're in talks with many other folks about using INFT bucks. And what we're going to do is we're going to, I think, see great growth in the outstanding supply. More supply of INFT bucks, the less supply of NRGY, and the higher its value.
Correct. So yeah, so what I was gonna say, the short answer is, guys, the more NFT bucks that are produced, of course, the higher NRGY goes in value. We see right now, guys, it's at about 0.0008 cents, okay, or almost 0.0009 cents. It's about 9/100ths of a penny, okay? And I can see NRGY just as a trader coming back up. You know what I see in the charts, I think we're going to go back up here fairly quick. We'll see this pull back maybe, and then we'll be off to the races. We'll see it pull back maybe just a little bit, and then we'll be off to the races. That's what I'm looking at when I analyze the charts as a trader. How is NRGY? What makes NRGY so valuable? When people take those INFT bucks and they use them to purchase Infinity NFTs to be able to earn royalty in the intellectual property, that increases the liquidity in NRGY, thus increasing the price. And of course, guys, NRGY right now is valued at, let me refresh the screen. I'm going to give you the latest value. It's valued right now. You can get NRGY at $66. $66. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to open it up for Q&A here in a second, but you have a tremendous opportunity to stake NRGY. What if you're wondering how this all ties together and you want a little bit more clarity now that you know about the NRGY technology, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to a website that is called DeFi Dark Horse, DeFiDarkHorse.com. I'm not going to play the videos today, but you can go watch these videos on DeFi Dark Horse. Guys, these are just a few minutes long. First video explains NRGY in a matter of 5 minutes, the entire ecosystem, how it works. The second, a minute and a half, will tell you the potential of NRGY. And then the third is how you stake NRGY, and it's about 2 minutes long.
Dwayne,
So go
Dwayne,
watch.
actually that is DeFiDarkHorse.com/view, VIEW.
Okay, go ahead.
Otherwise, if they click on the second and third video here, they have to opt in.
Okay, go ahead and post that link if you would in the chat.
Yeah.
DeFiDarkHorse.com/view. You can watch those 3 videos, and then what you're going to do is you're going to get back to the person who invited you to NRGY, and they're going to give you a link where you can actually go stake NRGY. And in fact, you can even be rewarded for helping us grow the NRGY ecosystem. There is, we do reward the community. It's all built in. NRGY's not a company. It's all done through smart contracts. It's a beautiful thing. And so you can learn all about that in a matter of minutes.
Yeah. Jason also had a question about the use.
I'm gonna tell you. Oh, go ahead. We'll answer.
He talked about when people stake. Yeah, there will obviously when people use INFTs bucks to purchase stuff. There is a period where some of them could be redeemed. Other people can purchase them. So yeah, there'll be a circulation that occurs all the time. But ultimately, the collectible value of INFT bucks, as well as their use, will cause the price over the long term, and the use in other applications as well. Just like why does Ethereum, why has it become $8-9 billion? Well, some people just store it, right? Other people use it for smart contracts to do transactions. So the transactional value of NRGY, and by the way, there is a transactional reward in NRGY as well. That's going to cause the price of NRGY to become more and more valuable. We believe, hypothetically, in the near future, and potentially much more so as we go forward, as these new platforms that use INFT bucks come forward and actually go into business.
Cool. One thing I want to let you guys know too is once you watch these videos, do not click this stake now before the price changes. Make sure that you get back with the person that invited you, and they're going to give you a link to Community Builder where you're going to be able to stake NRGY, and the link looks like this, and you just simply connect your wallet. Okay, you can stake NRGY, and you're going to be able to get involved once you have NRGY staked. The great thing about staking NRGY now is NRGY will mint for 100 weeks, okay? Right now we're on what are we on, guys? Week 34, I believe, of 100. So we have about 65 weeks left of minting. So you're gonna be able to earn weekly rewards from the minting of NRGY, okay? Regardless of how little or how much NRGY you stake. But if you have at least 25 NRGY staked, you're also going to earn royalties on the entire ecosystem.